There we go. So what's up, everyone? It is your girl Beaute 87 here, aka Grace, and today we're gonna get into a battle of the. So I was watching Andrea Montanalo's decluttered video, and she was saying that there was a alternative to the Milk Makeup Pore Eclipse. What is mattifying primer or something? It's already in black, so it's hard to see. Pore Eclipse mattifying primer. Yeah, I was right. So as y'all see, I have the small size. I didn't know how I was gonna feel about it. I have a million primers and whatnot, so I wasn't rushing out to buy the latest primer in full size when I don't have to. And that is one good thing about buying Milk Makeup products. Like, they'll usually have a small and a big one. Now with this new setting spray, they didn't do that, and I'm not necessarily liking that. But you know, moving on, be that as it may. The point is, she said she found an alternative for her collection to this that was really similar, and I was like, say less. There's an alternative, say less. So as soon as I saw what the alternative was, I rushed my head up to Ulta and got it. Y'all remember Ulta was around the corner from my house, like literally. So she said it was this Essence Poreless Partner Primer, mattifying and blurring with niacinamide. It's from Essence. So I was like, we're gonna test them out today, girl, and see how they work out, because y'all know this one costs way more than this one. And even if there's a friends and family sale going, if you can get it for less, then why not? Because I'm pretty sure I paid $5.99 for this. It just came in today. I was gonna do a whole little, you know, y'all know my underrated versus overrated situation going on, so I was going to do that with this, but I was like, I'm going to test it out first myself. Now, no doubt, I don't doubt that Andrea is right about it being a dupe. She's been in the game for a while, and she's really good at like finding alternatives to expensive products. So that's why I was like, I'll go ahead and try it. You know, why not? I'm here, it's here, you're here, we're here, everyone's here. So we just go ahead and put on our face and try it out. Yes, Adriangameover, you're here too. Anyway, so I'm going to try it on my face, put it on. Don't be alarmed by my scarf, but like, I had to, you know, protect the sweater, because I have on the sweater I had on last week. Remember, I got makeup on it last week, so I took pictures without the makeup on just to make sure there's none around the collar. But then I was like, you can just put a bandana around it. So that's what I did now, because I know we're doing this. Okay, I feel like this one, the consistency isn't the same as the Milk Makeup one to start off with. I remember the Milk Makeup one being a little thicker. This is the Essence one I just showed you putting on my face. So we'll see how blurring it is on this side compared to the Milk Makeup side. I believe Adriangameover going downstairs to play with his Meta thing. He has one of those Meta headsets or whatever he got for Christmas. So he's been playing with that a lot, and he's been trying to film his content on that. So I was telling him, like, instead of watching everybody else's content, you know, like, film your own, and then maybe your numbers will get higher, because he's feeling kind of down because his numbers haven't moved the way mine have. But it's like, I never started being consistent, and he did. And I told him consistency is the key. So I guess he's trying to get my point. Now he's seeing my numbers are finally moving. Yeah, this one definitely feels more moussier. I'm putting the milk one on. I don't like the smell of the milk one. I like the smell of the Essence one better, but I definitely feel like it feels more smoothing, whereas the Essence one feels more liquidy. So just keep that in mind while using it. We'll see how mattifying it is. Now I'm not gonna have this on for too long, because I think it's like 7 o'clock now. I'm probably gonna get to make them to 12 o'clock today, but I will apply this like I normally do, and y'all get the outro videos tomorrow before I go home. So I'm gonna have that going for you. I got a foundation combination of cocktail I've been mixing, so we're gonna put that on today so y'all can see what my new foundation combination is, because I've been loving the way it looks. It's with the Burberry foundation and another foundation. So yeah. So excess product comes out of this too, because I didn't press it at all, and this extra product is just sitting on there. I'm gonna just rub it on the back of my hand, girl, because we're not gonna have any wasted, and I don't want it wasted in the cap. I'd rather have it wasted on the back of my hand. That probably sounds weird, but you know, that's okay. That's just what I'm gonna do with it, because I can't be wasting product if I can help it. Anyway, the battery is flashing. Let me go and get a new one, and then I'll show y'all the mixture of my foundation combination. So I usually do like 2 of the Burberry, because it squirts out less product than a lot of other pumps do, and I just do the 1 pump of the Makeup by Mario foundation like he said you should. So I'm gonna go get a battery, girl, and then we'll apply some to the face and see if it looks smooth on one side than the other side and all that, because you know they're both supposed to blur my pores and mattify my skin. Okay, so what I've been doing is, I told you about the Time 4 concealer. I've been putting that on before I put on my cream concealer, because they say you're supposed sorry, my liquid concealer. They say you're supposed to put on a cream concealer first and then a liquid concealer. So I've been using this as the cream one. I know it's a very expensive bougie thing to do, but I'm like, since I had it to try out, because I was curious about how it's going to be compared to the other one. I like the thinness of the product, but I don't like the lack of, you know, well, coverage, because concealer is supposed to cover stuff, but I don't feel like this one covers too much of anything, girl. But you know, it's here, we here, everybody here, and I paid $60, so honey, we using it. Did you hear me, girl? We using it. Thank you. But anyway, let me just Then on that little cooking cute like. Yeah, but y'all, it is a late upload day tonight. I was late going to pick up my Makeup by Mario lip glosses. I had ordered them Thursday, and I was going to get them Thursday and do a video, but I had to take Adriangameover to his dentist appointment, and I already had to cancel it once because I had forgot what day it was, and they sent me reminders and all that stuff to make sure I showed up for the second one. So I did show up to it, so that's why I didn't go pick up the lip gloss until today, and then he had a half day today, so it wasn't like I could do the way I normally do, because I would have just, after I dropped him off at school, I would have went, picked up the stuff, came, did the review, so they'd been done up at 5 o'clock like I was supposed to, and then, called it a day, but I couldn't do that because he had a half a day today, so he got out of school like 11 something, and then I went to the gym with my friend last night, because she's trying to, start her weight loss journey for the summer. So we started last night. So it's like I got off work at like 2:30 in the morning, and I had to go to the gym at like, I was there for an hour, so I was at the gym for 3 to 4. And then I live an hour away from the gym because we went to the gym that was by her house because it was already down the street from work. So I had to drive home an hour. Then I had to, so basically I left the gym at 4. I didn't get home till almost 5 o'clock, and then I had to get up 3 hours later to make sure Adrian got to school at 8:30. Then after I did that, then I had to turn around and go pick Adrian up 3 hours after I dropped him off at school. So I went home and took a nap instead of going to pick up the concealer, the lipsticks like I planned on doing. Because that was my plan. I go pick up the lipsticks, and then, or the lip colors is what they're calling them. And then, so yeah, I just did 2 drops of Burberry and this one Makeup by Mario. Now I'm going to mix them together and put them on. I feel like it gives me a better shade too, because there's only one shade after the shade I got in the Burberry foundation. I feel like it's not really giving too much of anything as far as color goes, and it's like, mind you, it's like in springtime, so I'm still not into a full deeper shade. So this is a combination I'm going to have to do in the wintertime. Or I'd have to combine it in the summertime, and maybe I'll just be able to use the Burberry shade in the wintertime. I don't know. But anyway, so that's why the video for the lip stuff is going up so late today. Because I'm like, I do need time to sleep like other human beings do. And, you know, I don't usually get it. Or get as much of it as I should, like everyone else is allowed to. So I still think I do an awesome job, considering I barely get as much sleep as I'm supposed to. And even on the weekends when I'm supposed to like not have to worry about work and just be able to, like, you know. Hope I didn't get foundation right here. Of course I did. But I don't get like the sleep everyone else does. Even on the weekends, it's like I'll randomly wake up like at 4 or 6 in the morning and I can't like sleep past that point, and then I have to go home and take a nap later, and it's just a whole like thing. So I feel like I do an excellent job with this channel with all that taken into consideration, like the always lack of sleep, but still being able to generate as much stuff as I do. So imagine if I was like a normal human being that actually got enough sleep, how much better everything would be. Because it's like, you probably get like thumbnails a good majority of the time like you're supposed to. Sometimes I just have uploaded so much stuff and have edited so much stuff and then have had to do so much other stuff, because you gotta think I still have to try to post on Instagram to get following up there, and then I still have to try to go on TikTok and do the palette comparison there, and then put the palette comparisons everywhere else, and then I have to do eye looks and take pictures of those on Instagram every day, and then I still have to like go out and get the new thing and try to take a picture of it. So it's like, I feel like if I actually had more sleep, that things would be a million times better than they are now, and I'd probably be further than I am. But it's like, you know, I just try to stay thankful for where I am, considering I do a whole lot of stuff, and you still get stuff from me every single day, in spite of, you know, all the other stuff that I have to do. So I find this combination looks a little bit better. I don't think it's necessarily ideal to like get like powder and all that other stuff on, so when y'all see me later on in the day, then you'll see like the huge difference in how much better it looks with the powder and all that. But I feel like just the color overall looks more like my skin tone than like, as one of y'all told me, I look like yellow mustard when I add the Makeup by Mario in. But sometimes I've been thinking maybe I should do 2 pumps of Makeup by Mario and just one of the Burberry ones, so that way it won't look as oily and crazy. But I don't know, that's just the way I tried, and I thought my pictures looked nice and the foundation looked pretty nice. But the gym had me look, did me the lights in the gym bathroom did me so dirty, y'all. I had on the Patrick Top foundation, right? And the normal lighting, I looked fine. Girl, I went to the bathroom at the gym and the lighting had me looking like crazy. I looked like a pinkish reddish color, like my foundation was like too dark for me or whatever. But I was like, I had just got done working out, so I was like, I'm hoping it's just, you know, like I look crazy like this because I, you know, had blood was like rushing to my face and it was making the my skin color, my undertone different, and that's why. Because I'm telling y'all, I looked crazy, and I was like, I don't know. I was not liking it at all though, like just not at all. So I was like, no. But I mean, I'm glad she's on the journey that she wants to be on, because she's been talking about going to the gym for a while. But it was just like, I'm explaining why the video is so late. That's because, you know, I had all that going on the last 2 days, so I would have did it the day of, but I didn't get a chance to do that the way I normally do. And then like today, the next day, it's like, this is the second week in a row they let him out of school early. It's like, why do y'all keep letting these kids out of school at like 11 o'clock in the afternoon? Like, why are we doing that? I don't know, but I was like, y'all mess up my sleep flow and I don't appreciate it. I mean, it's like more messed up than usual. But the good thing is spring break comes up, I think, in like 2 weeks. So I'll have like a little bit of rest, because it's like I don't have to worry about, you know, taking anybody anywhere. I just go to work and then go to sleep. And then, you know, not have to worry about getting up in the middle of the day or getting up 3 hours after I go to bed and all that type of stuff. So I'm like, ugh. Things have been really hectic the last like at least 2 weeks, girl. And I'm just like, okay, so I'm gonna take the LYS powder and set underneath my eyes. I think I want to set my face with a setting powder, and that's not pressed, so I'll probably do that off camera. But I want y'all to see, like, mainly around this cheek area, if the pores are like filled or if they're like, you know, exposed, basically, which means I can still see them pretty well or not. That's mainly what my focus is with this, because I'm like, I know my biggest pores are on my cheek area, so I want to make sure I set it on camera and like everything was set and filled so you could see what that looks like. I'm not necessarily concerned about the other places. That's why I'm just going ahead and using this LYS powder, so that part of the face is fully done. Then I'll go off camera and use the rest of my products and set the rest of my face, and then go into the video I'll send y'all about the makeup by Mario. Oh, I know what I want to tell y'all before I leave. I'm thinking about buying those dual chrome eyeshadows from ColourPop, from that new collection they just came out with. Let me know if you're interested or not. I kind of wanted to, because I want to compare them to the Natasha Denona ones and the ones I have from Lethal Cosmetics. So let me know if you're interested in seeing that or not, because I'm definitely interested. And since Natasha got rid of her, I want to see how they compare to hers. My only thing with those is I don't like the fact that unless you use like a coupon for discounting anyway, because it's like, that's a lot of money. They want $48 just for those 4 shades they had. And I remember, if I remember correctly, I didn't like their liquid eyeshadow formula. That's why I'm like, I don't want to drop 50 bucks and then it's kind of trash. So I'm hoping it comes to Ulta so I can pick it up there. So if it comes to Ulta, let me know if you're interested in me like comparing them to the Natasha Denona ones and the Lethal Cosmetics ones, because there's a couple brands I have that I really like that do that, and I want to see if they're comparable, since obviously their price point is gonna be cheaper than Natasha Denona. Like, one of hers is $25, and it's like, girl, Natasha, girl. And then it's smaller than theirs, I think. At least the component is. I don't think I looked at the ounces to see how much they were, but this is what the face is looking like. Let's look at these pores, girl, and see which side looks better. So I actually feel like both sides look pretty even and smooth. Neither one of them looks filled after I put the concealer and the powder underneath them. I feel like this one feels a little bit Well, no, they both feel the same in smoothness. This one just, to me, looks a little bit shinier than this side. And y'all saw I said both sides equally, so I don't know why this side looks a little more luminous than this one. But you see, that's what we looking like. So the pores look really nice and even. As you can see, this is, remember, this is the milk side. This is the milk side. And this is the essence side. And I feel like they both look the same. The essence one actually looks to me just like that much smoother. So I'm actually impressed so far. I mean, I'm not surprised Andrea Montanaro knows her stuff, but it was just more of, I didn't want to recommend it to you. You might not watch Andrea, and then I'm just like, oh, well, this person said this, so you should try it, when you can just sit here and see me try it. So I'm gonna go off camera, get my life in order, and I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, girl? Okay. Okay, yo, so I have returned to talk about the primers on my face. So if y'all remember, this was the side with the one from Essence. This is the side with the one from Milk. And I must say, as far as blurring goes, as y'all can see, this side looks a little more blurred than this side, which I'm shocked about, because, you know, this is the bougie expensive side. But Andrea Montanaro did say in her video that this one smooths more than this one, and I can see her point, because I'm definitely seeing it. If you're curious what's on my eyes, I have on the Lethal Cosmetics, what palette is that? The Evergreen palette, the one I did from their holiday collection that came with the Metamorphosis one. Y'all know the Evergreen was my favorite. I did look through both of them for a new series I'm starting, because y'all know I'm always trying to start a new series every 20 minutes. So you'll see this eventually. I don't know when, so we're not even gonna tell that unnecessary lie. Okay, thank you so much. But I'm feeling like I'm really liking the Essence side better than the Milk makeup one. So shout out to you, Andrea Montanaro, because girl, you didn't save me some coins, and I tell the Lord thank you. So I'm definitely gonna say I like this one better. I do like the consistency of the Milk makeup one when you put it on better. The other one feels a little bit like, I guess, water gel lotiony type feel to it, but it does smooth out the pores a little bit better, in my personal opinion. I do feel like the oils held on a little bit better here too. Now maybe if I use the Milk makeup setting spray along this side with it, it would look better, but I didn't do that for this. I ran off and left it at home because I forgot, so here we are. But I definitely say I actually like the Essence side better than the Milk side, but y'all can tell me what you think down below. I did my mixture cocktail that I did in yesterday's video to show you all foundation over the primer, except I used one of each. I used one pump of each foundation this time instead of the other time. So yeah, I'm sorry the phone keeps shaking, but I don't have it on my tripod. I couldn't find my tripod, and I'm ready to eat dinner and take this off and go to bed because it's like 11 o'clock. I'm going to go see John Wick tonight with my son and his best friend, and you know, I loved it. So but yeah, that's it. I definitely like the Essence side better, and y'all know the Essence one is only $5.99, so it's definitely a better deal than the makeup Milk makeup Pore Eclipse primer. So those are my thoughts, but I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.